Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I am working on the Nurse's Journal part 9, or part 10. Maybe I just did 9. I don't know. I uploaded a video a minute ago, and I think it was part 9. So this would be part 10. And this is pretty much going to be the last of this video, of this journal. All the pages are pretty full. It's getting pretty thick right now. And I did want to mention one thing I noticed on this journal versus when I use the file folder. When I use the file folder, let's see if I have one handy. Yeah, it's not empty, but it has some things in it. Let's see. Oh, okay. On the file folder, there's this part here that makes it like a 1/2 inch little seam area. Well, I can't get it folded right now. Anyway, so this helps, I think, give a little bit in this, because I usually fold that most of the time, I believe. Actually, I need to go back and look at videos, but I used to, for sure, do it this way. I mean, you could do this, actually. Oh, you know what? I lied. Okay, so this is what I did for one signature. And this part, I folded out this way for 3 signatures. Like that. So, you know, that would be depending on, because maybe you find that one signature is too much for your book, and you may want to make a 2 signatures. So that's kind of what you have to look at here. Just gives a little bit more room inside there, I think. Anyway, now I was just going through my head with that. I don't know if that's really what I do. I can't remember exactly, but you know, just so you know the difference between using the envelope versus using the envelope versus the file folder. You have no give here. It's just totally flat if you know, do it that way. But the envelope works good too. It's just all in how much you want to put in your journal and how thick you want it to be. Okay. The reason I say that is because the next journal I'm doing is the sewing journal, which is Janey B's digital kit. And there's a lot of pages in that kit. And then if you add more pages, you know, half sheets and little book pages and things like that to it, then you're really going to be with the thick book. And I lost one of those little pearls. I hate that I lose those. I'll have to find one off of another pearl and replace that. Okay, so today I'm going to do the last envelope that I have to put together for one of the last pages. And I had this piece of paper left. Oh, I know what I was going to do first. Let me show you here. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like the magazine. Where'd it go? I just don't like the magazine page on this particular page. I like this side. This is great. It's got like old wallpapers and stuff. But this side is kind of just, I don't know. It's weird. So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue it down to here and cover that. I've never done that before, but I wonder if I should just, yeah, I'm just going to try to cover the whole thing. So let me ink this around a little bit. Oh. So I hope everybody's good. Today is Sunday. We'll be going down to my shop to take some things in. Keep putting it off. I don't know where the days go. Maybe they go waiting for somebody to show up who doesn't show up. But I gotta tell you, you know, the price is right. Let's just put it that way. to call a plumber out to do a work for me is just so much money that I'm willing to give in to his lateness or tardiness, I guess. And then he came out and did some other stuff for me. He kind of fixed my floor, but we are going to replace the whole floor pretty soon here. And I was going to say that I probably will be in a different area of the house. I'll be back in my old sewing room, or my new sewing room, which has been redone. I don't know why I'm never in there, but it's now done. And I don't know how the lighting is going to be. That was my concern about being in there, because the lighting in here is much better. But hopefully it'll just be a couple days of it that way. Oh, I thought that was going to slide a little better. It isn't. Could have gone over a little bit more. Let's see if I can trim this off a little bit. It's like a little bit too long. I gotta finish my mom's journal. I still have a few things I want to put in there. Her birthday is February 8th. And I just was on Amazon buying her a book set. She loves to read, so these days, she has such a hard time hearing TV that she finds it easier to read a book. And she feels like she's, entertained watching a movie or something. Because she calls them movies. Sometimes she'll say, yeah, I watched a new movie. And I'm like, you mean you read a new book? And she goes, yeah, I read a new book. All right, so this, I hate to use this piece because I was going to, let me clip this back a little bit so it doesn't fly. Because I was thinking of doing this as a double pocket around the page like that. I have this mistake here that I was kind of hoping I could use, but it's a little too small. It shows that, but if I go up and glue it on about right there, this might be hidden by collage paper as we put the collage paper down, without wasting this little section, although probably won't be using that again. Because when I finish this one, I won't be using this paper so much. All right, I'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to try to glue this in without opening the envelope. That's what I want to do. So let me mark where I need to trim this. I'm going to just trim it inside this envelope a little bit. No, I better trim it. Hold on. Let me erase that. I better trim it right even with the envelope. Let me mark this side too. Because when you open it, you don't want to see any of the white. I can ink that up a little bit too, just to keep it from showing. So I tried to make some collages last night with scrap paper. I have a lot of scraps and they barely made a dent. All right, so Let me ink up this a little bit on the inside here. I'll just put a little ink in there. I'm going to have to cover the back of this too with something. Okay. I'm not very good at these envelope deals. I don't know why. Everybody seems to make them so easily. And now see, I probably glued it shut. Let me wipe that glue out. See, that's what I don't think. Well, should have closed it. Okay, so just need to get a little bit right here. Okay. I don't know how much of this I need to glue in. I think I'm just going to put glue stick around the edges. So let's see. Glue is a little sticky today. I saw in Gail Augustinelli's video maybe a couple days ago. She used the Scotch Create glue and she didn't like it. I do like it. It does sometimes get a little sticky, but you know, the Yoo-Hoo glue is the same thing. It's sticky. You get it on your hands, it's sticky. Okay, so that's the inside. Now we need to do this back side. So let's do something maybe where they can journal on this. I printed off this doily. Kind of I don't know which one I want. This one or this. This one's a little toned down. Let's use this. Do I have enough? Nope. Let me just mark this. Tear that part off. Okay. Let me trim this real quick. Perfect, but it'll work, I think. Oh, it's still sticking on something. Well, I'll have to get a new floor in here pretty soon. So, I don't know if any of you have looked at Anne Brooks. Anne Brooke, I think it's not S, but her next tag. I don't know if I could do it. I mean, well, I don't think I can do it on video. I mean, sit here for that however long it would take me to get that tag sewn. Because it's a stitch. It's called the fly stitch. And, you know, she does a few variations. And then, I don't know, but... And I would have to have a hoop because I can't stitch without a hoop. Everything's rolling away. So I can't really stitch without a hoop. So... At least that kind of stitching. My mom would probably like to read this book. Daniel Steele. She likes reading. Daniel Steele too. But most of the time she likes to read. It's Dakota something, Lorraine Schindler or Schilling or something like that. I just bought her a whole set. It's called Red River. She doesn't have that yet. You know, paperbacks can be expensive too. They're not, not cheap. Okay. I'm going to measure it, and it still comes over the edge a little bit. Okay. If I keep this closed, it probably wouldn't be as sticky. But I have that Yahoo glue. I have several tubes of it left, and I didn't like it, so I reordered my Scotch Create. Okay, folder. Let's crease this. Okay. I made that page thicker too, actually. Okay, so now we have to do some collaging here around the edges. So let's see what I've got. I have this gold paper here. Doesn't quite fit the top. Let me ink around here where it might not fit. So I hope you didn't get tired of this journal. As soon as I finish, I have to sew all the all the tags and journal cards, sew backs onto them, and then put those in okay, I'm gonna do that there. that. I should have. And then I think I'll put one down at this end of this. Or maybe I'll do it this way since it's, the reading is that way. Print. I have such a mess here. Every pair of scissors is out. Okay, what do I have? I have some of this pink. So it looks like the weather is good today. I'm not sure what the temperature high is, but the sun's out. Yesterday got pretty nice out there. So I was glad about that. Having a decent day. Dude, I went and picked up a few things in my yard. Litter, mostly. I live on a street that's widely traveled. It's a quiet street, but it's still a lot of people. Every now and then, I'm sure you can hear the cars come by. But what makes me upset is they drop their litter, and I have to go pick it up. I don't know who they think is going to pick it up. But they throw it out the windows, I guess. There was Starbucks out there. Oops. Looks like he had a nice mocha. That's what it said on the edge of the cup. Save that one. Okay, and then what else do I have? Well, I have a bit of the shell. Do I have any of the poppy? Here's a little bit of pink. So I was doing those little collages and tearing paper, you know, because the edges were straight, a lot of them. And it hurt my hands quite a bit because my hands are so dry and sore from the dry weather. Today I have the boiling water on my stove, like a humidifier. See if that helps, because it really did help, but I didn't do it for a couple days. So, all right, let me see. Is there any other papers over here? Specks, drops. How about some music paper? All right. Don't like this part of it. It's funny how music paper is extremely brittle. You know, any that I find is very, oh, like not as much as, even as brittle as it's more brittle than a book page is. Oops, that won't work. I need glue. Page. Probably shouldn't have put, let me cut that away because it's right at the fold. Okay. I didn't even put a belly band in this book. I was going to. Still find one. Hit my hand, so now I have a bruise. Okay. It barely fits there, but darn, I ripped that one section off. I don't want to have coming right up to that. So find another piece of paper. Something right there in that corner. Okay, that works. Glue stick is almost empty. Okay. Alrighty. So, oops, I put this over here for a minute. All right. So, in here they can journal. This will get better once it's in the book for a while. And I think I'm just going to paper clip it on. And that kind of got weird. It'll straighten out too when it's in the book long enough. Okay, so I want to punch a slot here and here so that we can use it to put the journal cards. Yeah, I don't think I want to glue it in. I could, you know, glue it like that and flip it. Yeah. But they could put it anywhere they want if I clip it. I need to make a couple of those paper clips. I forgot to set my timer. All right, so let me mark the center of this so I can put a little notch. So 4.5, 2 1/4. I'm just going to notch the front of the pocket out, not the back. Oh my goodness. How hard can it be? Very hard, I guess, huh? All right, right there. It's like my hands and things don't work. I'm cold still. I try not to be cold, but the heat is going, but I can't set it at like 80 in here. That's ridiculous. But as soon as the heat kicks off, then I freeze. Okay, so that's going to be like that, and I'm just going to clip it with a paper clip. I just had, oh, there's one. I'm going to clip it down for a moment until what happened to my lid? Just fix this. Oh my goodness, I just fixed it. I have to have a very skinny pan or it won't go in there. Okay. It was popping up. Okay. Do we need to decorate this? Like put something in the corners or, you know, like a, just a little, let me get those collages, what I do with them. Oh, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm just going to see if there's something that I could put. I don't want to block the window too much. Maybe a little something like that. I mean, any one of these would really work. I was going to save these for the pink, for the sewing one that I'm doing next. Yeah, I was going to put this one I was going to put like on the edge of a page. So, but I need to put something on here. So what can I put? I could put a flower or butterfly, or I'd like to add in a little more of this pinkish color around it. I have a lot more flowers in another box, but I just did these, so cut these. These are all kind of maybe too big. Yeah. Let me look at the butterflies. I probably have a kind of a pretty brown one, but I wanted pinkish color. I like that one. I don't. This one has some pink in it. I like that one. And then I'll have to put fabric tack to hold it. Doesn't want to come out. I need to clean that nozzle out too. I think I have to use some I guess it doesn't matter where it's glued because it's going to be on there. I have to use like nail polish remover to clean that one out. All right, that's cute. I mean, I guess I could put a word or something on it, but okay, let's see. Should I do something on this corner too? My stomach is growling. I must be hungry. I thought this would be cute on the edge of a page as like a tuck. That's pink. I did a lot more pinks than I thought I was going to do. Okay, that one looks good. And put a butterfly on that side too, I guess. It's a little big. Let's see. This one's a little smaller. That's cute. Let's do that one. So I was trying to think of, you know, Janie B's sewing one that I'm going to be doing for her design team project, or mine, I guess. And I think there's quite a few of that do for her. I don't know all of them, but I don't even know where you find out who's on her design team. But I'm like, should I go like, you know, the vintage look, or should I stick with the more modern look? Because there's a lot of brightness in that. A lot of, all right, so then I think I will do a paper clip. I need to make one. So let me move these out of the way. Put these up here. I was going to add things as I need them. You know, not add the little butterflies or flowers or whatever until I knew what I wanted to put on in the journal. So I just made the bases, you know, the parts that, the backgrounds. And then the journal cards that I'm going to put in here, I'm not worried about them sticking up at all. I think I'm just going to sew around them and put a couple in each pocket, because in order to make, you know, maybe a little bigger than this because it goes too far down. But I'll see about that. This one's already sewn. I might do that. I could just maybe put a little tab up here to decorate it. The back is good for journaling. I've got 2 of these made in case I needed them. We usually want something to show through the window, but I don't mind that just being plain. Let me see here. What can I put there? I'm trying to think of something that would be cute to show through the window. So like if I put just put this here that would show through the window. Paper clip out of the way. So okay. I don't know if I need to put lace or something behind it, but it's got to be flat to slide in. Maybe some washi tape. Nope. I have a hard time with washi tape. I don't know where to put it. I mean, I have to watch somebody put it somewhere so I know what to do with it. Darker. Or something like that, which I think would be harder to slide in the window because it's thick. All right, so this, or what happened to the other piece I had? I don't know, I like that. I think that will show through the window fine. Well, it does get kind of a little skin over the top of the lid, I noticed. There. The lace had a little. So I found it's easier to kind of let this glue, the Sobo glue to dry on your hand, and then it just peels off. Remember in the old days when we used to peel off our Elmer's glue? Yeah, I probably put that over too far. Oh well. I can get the glue down far enough. Okay, so then I want to put a tab up at the top here. Just to give it a little extra. Oh, do I want that, or do I want one of these brown ones that I kind of like the music looking one. I had no intentions of putting this journal card like this big one in these. I thought I was just going to put little tiny ones. But you know how things change. Your thoughts change as you start making things. Oh, that's cute because it goes with the music on the top there. Well, darn it, it still didn't stick. Why? This lace, I think it's vintage. I got it from somebody. I didn't buy it, I don't think. But it's polyester, you know, so, or nylon, probably nylon. So it's probably from the 70s or 80s or 90s maybe, I don't know. Okay, so that's cute. Okay, now this side, what can we put on that corner to show through? A little poppy. Let me look at this again. The nurses, that doesn't quite show through the whole window. Kind of like this. Let me see here. Oh my goodness, my stomach is growling. I just don't think that does show through very well. I like this one better. All right, so get out right there. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little mark right there so I can see where this goes back down. Right there, and then what lace can I put this lace under that? Just a little bit poking out. Don't want it to poke out on that side that much. I think that's fine. All right, so let me run. I'm not going to be able to see this from under the card, so I might as well use that. almost done. I don't know what time it's been, so I was going to make the paper clip, but it might be too long. So let's get another tab. Okay, this one. That, or do I want to use the music again? I kind of lose that one. I think this one looks good. This brownish color. Looks like it's from a dictionary or something. I did see somebody do this paperclip thing. She was showing it on Janey B's Facebook page. Or, I mean, I went to her YouTube video, I should say. Oh my gosh, come on. Do not go crooked on me. On her YouTube, and she made this paper clip out of pieces of extra paper, but I'm not sure how to attach it to. Let me just see that. Where's that paper clip? She took like a strip of paper. That's too big. I might have to watch her video. And somehow it went. Okay, this is supposed to be at the top. Let's see, could it slide on the page if it's, that's what I was concerned about. That's not gonna work, it's gonna hide the, I don't think I'm gonna be able to put a big clipper thing on there. How about just putting on paper clip like that? I mean, it'll hold it in place. Let me tie a bow on the edge. A piece of ribbon or something. I'll just use some coffee dyed. Seam binding. I need to find a place where I can buy the seam binding again. I mean, I bought this many years ago at, when I was doing my punch needle designs, because I would make little hangers for them. And I found this at a little sale that they were like a, I don't know what kind of shop it was. Like a thrift store, but huge. They were selling all these paper goods and stuff. And I don't know if this will stick or not. Put it down a little bit. And so it's like 100 yards or something, and I'm almost out of it. Okay, that'll hold it in place. All right, so I guess that's it as far as the videos go, I will go back and add more items in the pockets. Maybe this, well, you could journal up in here, but maybe this could use another pocket. I want to put this in somewhere. But I don't know where yet. So my little note's going to go there. That'll take care of that pocket. Just trying to find a spot that I might have to make a pocket to find a spot. I have this little book too that goes in this journal. It says nurse, patient, kind, caring. And I was going to put that in a belly band, but I didn't make a belly band. That would have been pretty there on that page. What can I make a belly band with? All right. I'm not even sure what time I came in this room to start this, so I'm so afraid that I'm going to take too long. I want a little, well, that's probably okay. It's not that thick. Okay, so this needs to be glued down. I think I just have to glue it on this one edge here. It doesn't take that long to make a belly band, really. Okay, let me ink around this a little. And then I'm thinking of putting the same yellow lace behind this. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna leave it a little longer. And I'll put this on since it's not gonna show. Come on. I think the white is the wrong side of it. Okay. I want to make this as even as I can. I may put a strip of paper down this because it might catch. Okay, everything's tangled up. I'll just go up this side too. Okay, let that dry a second or so. My concern is whether or not it would get caught on this. So you can either barely get the glue out or it comes out in full force. I hope that lace is the right way up. Sorry, being quiet. I'm just gonna get that laid down. All right, so I think I'm afraid if I put a piece of paper back there as well, it might. And how am I gonna know until let me see if I put a paper clip at the top and the bottom. Let's see if that holds it too. Hopefully I'm not out of screen. I'm sorry if I am. Get pushed away here. I'm just putting these paper clips here to see if I can slide this in without any problem. Yeah, it'll slide in, no problem. All right, that's cute. I wonder if I need anything on the front of that. It's kind of bare. All right, so let me glue this down. And that is going to have to be glued down with fabric tack because of the lace. Too long. Trying to use one of the lines on the paper to make sure it's going straight. It's okay. I feel like it needs something, but I don't know what. So I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe something will come along. I was thinking of putting this envelope in there too with this pretty paper. Maybe I'll put that in with the next journal. I'm looking, oh, there it is. I don't know if this would look nicer. It does kind of add a lot of character, but I don't know about the colors. It does look kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, people? You wish you could answer me. I mean, I do kind of like the lace look, but this just really pops. And I don't have any fabric trim, you know, that this kind of stuff. I could buy, this is from, okay, Mind, where are you? Crafty Cat. Amy at Crafty Cat. This is one of her digitals. I guess I should buy Gail's, Augustinelli's trim digital. I just never thought I'd want to use a paper trim, but actually it's kind of cool. I'm going to use it. I think it gives it a little extra bling or bing or something. And then this is it for this video. I have to stop. Okay, so that, and then I'll cut it down about right there. You know, Art Glitter Glue should make a what do you call it? Glue stick that was as good as their liquid glue. Wouldn't that be nice? Then we could get it like for sure on the edges. I don't know. I think I like it. I hope you guys like it. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for today, and I'm going to come back in and start sewing all the journal cards and things like that to put in here. I might make one more pocket to hold this. Because I don't have one here that I can see. Put it right there. I don't know. I just feel like I could add another pocket. For sure. It just has to be the right size. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I know you're that I'm running out of time. Not so much that you can't sit here and watch it, but if I don't stop it, then I won't be able to video. It'll take forever to download. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.